Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tuesday's House of Games. Just talking to Joe Swash about anyone who's ever got minus points in this show, for some reason. At the end of the week, somebody's going to be walking away with this trophy. It's going to be one of these four people. They are Harry Akinzariti, Jasmine Takar, there he is, Joe Swash, and Anya Magliano. How are you, everybody? Anya, a win for you yesterday.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
That was nice. There was a lot going on yesterday's show.
Yeah, I tried to keep out of it. I didn't want to get drawn into the toxic environment that was being created over here.
It was slightly one of those things where you think, I'm just going to walk around the outside of this.
The burning building.
And there they are, our burning building. Joe and Jasmine.
I do.
You were sort of helping each other out, you know, psyching each other out. I have to say, Joe, it really worked for Jasmine. She got a lot of points. Didn't work quite so well for you.
Backfired on me slightly, yeah.
Didn't it? But I'm assuming you're going to go 100 miles an hour in the same direction today.
Yep, I mean, if it didn't work the first time, it's got to work the second time.
Got to work the second time, exactly. If life teaches us anything, keep doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Talking of going 100 miles an hour, Harry.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at our weekly leaderboards. You find yourself in second place.
Ooh.
But you felt good about yesterday?
Yeah, I was happy. I feel like, you know, we've got Anya, you know, she's a worthy contestant. She proves her skill set. And, yeah, she's one to look out for. So, you know, to trail in just behind, I'm quite happy with that.
Jasmine, shall we take a look at today's prizes?
Yeah.
Yesterday, Anya won a House of Games chopping board. And we have got the playing cards, the oven gloves, the cycle helmet, the computer case and the decanter. Jasmine, what would you go for?
I'd say deck of cards.
Yeah, playing cards?
Yeah, the playing cards. I'm into, like, board games, cards. I lost, like, my Uno set the other day, so I think this would be a good replacement.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
So, yeah, the cards.
Joe, what would you go for?
Oh, I'm torn between the decanter.
Yeah.
Because I need a drink at the end of the day with them 6 kids. And the playing cards, because we do like to play cards as a family, so... Yeah.
So there you go. So it's either something to celebrate the family...
Or to numb it.
Or something to numb the family. Anya, what would you go for?
Oh, I think I might also go for the playing cards.
Playing cards seem very popular today, Harry.
Yeah.
The decanter, because I've never said that word before.
There we go. Listen.
I would have said the glass bottle.
So Harry's going for the glass bottle, it seems. Should we do it? Should we play, play our first round on Tuesday's House of Games? Here we go. Correction Centre. I'm going to go along the line. I'll start with you, Harry. I'm going to give you a statement that is incorrect. If you change one word in that statement, it will become correct. OK?
OK.
So, Harry, here is your incorrect statement. The Inbetweeners is an intense psychological competition show set in Scotland featuring murder and Claudia Winkleman.
The Inbetweeners is the wrong word.
So we change Inbetweeners to...
Traitors.
Traitors? The Traitors, there you go. Jasmine, I have an incorrect statement for you.
OK.
Can you change one word, please, and make it correct? 1988 was a big year for Yaz, who scored 3 UK top 10 hits, including The Only Way is Essex and Doctor in the House.
Let's change Essex.
To...
Up.
The Only Way is Up? It's absolutely right, Jasmine. Very well done. Joe?
Yep, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm
going
ready.
to absolutely smash this, Joe. Here's an incorrect statement. After winning a silver medal in boxing at the 2004 Olympics, Chaka Khan later became light welterweight champion of the world.
Shaka Khan has got to do one. And then silver medal in 2004 Olympics.
So if we change Chaka...
I might do Amir.
Change Chaka to Amir. It's correct, Joe. Nicely played, Amir Khan. Anya, yesterday's champ. Here's your incorrect statement. When white wine emerges from the chimney of the Sistine Chapel, it is a signal that a new pope has been chosen.
I mean, it would be great if it did.
Yes, it would be cool.
White smoke.
So change wine to smoke. It is white smoke. Congratulations. 1, 1, 1, 1. And we come back to you, Harry. Here's another incorrect statement for you. Many observers were taken by surprise when Wayne Bridge was sold for almost $2.5 million, then painstakingly dismantled and reconstructed in Arizona.
So, Wayne is the word that I'm going to remove.
Ooh. You can't buzz in.
Can't I buzz in on this one?
Yeah, listen, we're going to give him a little while.
How long are we going to give him?
Because he's one of the fastest men ever to live, and he's a gladiator. And can you say either of those things about yourself? No. Me either.
I actually don't know what bridge it is. There's a bridge in Arizona now that's not looking too great, and people aren't happy about it, but I don't know. Yeah.
No, so we time you out?
Time me out.
Time you out. Joe?
Is it London Bridge?
Yeah, change Wayne to London. We were looking for London Bridge over in Arizona. Well played, Joe. Jasmine, one for you. In the 1974 film Young Einstein, the grandson of the infamous scientist travels to Transylvania and creates his own monster.
Wow, I don't know this one. Einstein. Let's take that out. No.
No, should we time you out?
Yeah, time me out.
Anybody?
Stressing me out.
Anya beats Joe to the buzzer.
Swap Einstein for Frankenstein?
Einstein to Frankenstein. It is Young Frankenstein.
Well
done. Nicely done. Joe, an incorrect statement for you. In February 1978, Jackie magazine included instructions on how to give yourself the iconic Princess Margaret hairdo that was all the rage at the time. 78 is a clue there, I think.
I will go for Princess Margaret.
So we changed Margaret to...
Elizabeth.
We changed Margaret to Elizabeth? It's incorrect, I'm afraid. Anyone fancy this?
Oh, no! Oh, no, I don't know it. No.
No? Nobody?
No.
Have you got it at home? I think 1978. I think it's
Diana.
Princess Leia.
Oh.
Because it would have just been after Star Wars, right? Let's see. It is Princess Leia. Princess Leia. Anya, you have the final question of this round.
OK.
In 2023, the UK government created a department for energy security and net curtains.
Well, I'm going to get rid of curtains.
Yeah. A lot of people are. A lot of people have blinds now,
I'm going to
don't
switch to
they?
blinds.
Yeah.
Energy security and net. I feel like it's something to do with, like, emissions or, like, something in that world, but I don't know what the exact word is. And
I think this is a hard one.
It's hard.
I only ever say something's hard if I can't get it. Then I'm like, I think this is hard, right? This is a difficult one.
This is the hardest one, I think,
Make
so
me
far.
feel better.
It's got something to do with pollution, isn't it?
Yeah.
Net.
Joe, you're
I'm
so
getting help
helpful.
from Joe, that's how bad it is.
See what I mean?
I won't help her no more.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go...
I know it.
I'm going to go for net pollution.
Pollution. What do you think at home on this one? Pollution, is that the answer? It is not. Yeah, Joe.
Is it emissions?
Change curtains to emissions? Is incorrect. We are clueless here,
Yeah.
I think. Have you got this at home? Let's take a look. Change curtains, I think, but to what?
Zero.
Net zero. Very well done. If you got that at home, it beat all of us here. Let's take a look at our first leaderboard. Harry and Jasmine have 1 point each. Joe and Anya, 2 points each. He's our leader. Joe Swash, how about that? Come on. Our pairs game today is going to be Partners in Time. Harry, why don't you choose your partner for this?
Oh, Jasmine wants me to pick her, so I'm going to go with
Oh,
Jasmine.
that's nice. You guys won 3-0 in the pairs game yesterday,
Yeah.
so you're
Yeah, we
teaming up
did.
again.
We're a good
Harry and
team.
Jasmine play against Joe and Anya. Now, in this round, Harry and Jasmine, if you'll take your tablets out, please. And I want you to choose 2 of these decades. The decades you can choose between the 1990s or the 2010s. Harry, which of those would you like to take?
I'm 88 baby, so...
Are you? OK.
You're going to have to do one each, so
I'm a
work out.
90s baby, so... But you're closer to the 90s.
OK, I'll do the 90s then, and
So,
then you can do 10s.
I'll do 2000s.
Yeah.
Doing the 90s, you're doing 2010s. What I'm going to do now is show you a category.
OK.
Harry, you must write down something in this category from the 1990s. Jasmine, you must write down something in this category from the 2010s.
OK.
And if you both get the correct answer, you'll score a point as a team. All right, we'll do it 3 times. Your first category is this. First ladies of the USA, so people married to the President of the United States of America. And at home, see if you can get both of them, split into teams if you want, but if you want to go for both decades, then do that.
I know what you should write,
I
but...
know which one, but I can't remember her name. Oh, yeah, of course. I've got it.
I need help.
When were you born, Harry?
88, but I just... It's,
Yeah,
I want to say... but I just don't know her first name.
Just want to write down a lady's name. OK, so the question is first ladies of these decades. Harry, from the 1990s, you've said...
I just couldn't remember her first name, but...
Mary Clinton. You're thinking of Bill Clinton, but it's Bill Clinton's wife.
Do you know
it might be right. And
I'm
Jasmine?
so silly, because I've got that one, but it wasn't, and it was Hillary.
This is going well
Michelle
so far,
Obama.
isn't it?
I know.
Are you both right? You are both wrong, I'm afraid. Let's see what you could have gone for.
It should have been Michelle.
For the 90s, Hillary Clinton, we were looking for. You also could have had Barbara Bush. And for the 2010s, Melania Trump and Michelle
went too far
Obama.
back.
Here's your next category. Harry, I need something from the 90s. Jasmine, something from the 2010s. Host of the Radio 1 breakfast show,
This would be
please.
really
This would be
bad.
really good for you,
You should
wouldn't
help
it?
me out here.
We got ourselves a DJ.
I was born in 91, so I'm like...
Yeah, but who's the...
Maybe like Zoe Ball or someone.
I mean, I'm writing that down.
I mean, it's almost like you have chosen Joe as your partner as well.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. That's what you can say about him.
He's definitely a
He's
nice
a nice guy.
He is a nice
Cheers,
guy.
lads, thank you.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Everybody in?
Yeah.
What do you think at home on this one? Radio 1 breakfast show. Harry from the 1990s.
Gone for Zoe Ball.
Zoe Ball. And
Mine's
Jasmine
kind of
from the
fallen
2010s.
off on the end, but it's supposed to say Nick Grimshaw.
Nick Grimshaw. So Zoe Ball, is that correct? It is. And Nick Grimshaw for the point is also correct.
Yay!
Very well done. Let's see the other answers you could have given. All those from the 90s. Chris Evans, Kevin Greening, Mark Goodyear, Mark
I could've
Radcliffe,
said
Simon
Greg
Mayer,
James
Steve
as
Wright,
well.
Zoe
Chris
Ball. There's even a
Miles.
couple on that list that Joe didn't say out loud while you were writing down your answers. And the 2010s, Chris Moyles, Greg James and Nick Grimshaw. Your final question, Harry and Jasmine. BBC Sports Personality of the Year winners. Oh, Harry's straight in. There's no mucking about.
Do you want some help?
No. Oh, I'm going to go tennis. Was there anybody in tennis?
From the 10s.
Of course, yeah.
OK, everybody in.
Yep.
Harry, from the 1990s, you've gone for
I might be a little bit wrong here, but I've gone for David Beckham.
David Beckham. And Jasmine, you've gone for
Andy Murray.
Andy Murray. David Beckham, is that correct? It's not correct.
2000, innit? He's 2000.
2001, someone
Yes,
has told
I
me.
knew
That's
it.
really unlucky. Would
Oh.
Andy Murray have been right? He would have been. That's
Yeah.
really, really unlucky. Here's the answers you could have gone for. Well done at home if you said any of these. There's Damon
I
Hill,
just
Greg
did it right.
Wazetsky, the tennis one, Jonathan Edwards, Lennox
get
Lewis,
point?
Linford.
Yeah, there's so many I could have gone for, but I just... Beckham, I'm just...
Hogan. And the 2010s, Mark Cavendish,
Oh,
Mo
Mike
Farah, all
Owen, of
sorts of
course.
answers there, Geraint. Thomas, tablets away. Very nicely done. And Joe and Anya, we turn to you now.
Thanks.
Sorry about that.
Between you, could you decide on your speciality decade? Can you decide between the 1980s or the 2000s?
I have to have 2000s.
All right,
I
then.
will not be able to help you with the 1980s.
I have to have 2000s.
Is that okay?
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
thank
definitely.
you.
So you're going 80s, Joe?
Yep.
80s for Joe and 2000s for Anya. First thing I'd like you to write down, please, is UK Christmas #1 single from that decade, please.
Oh, no.
Mr. Blobby had a Christmas #1, didn't he?
I don't know. Do you think Michael Bublé?
What?
Did he ever have a #1?
What, in the 2000s?
Yeah. Is that too early?
This is, by the way, this is absolutely no conferring, is there? But I've slightly given up saying that this week. So
Okay.
what do you think at home? 80s and 2000s. Joe's got one, I think.
Oh.
Joe, from the 1980s, what have you gone for?
Well, I dug deep and I pulled out Band-Aid.
Band-Aid, of course, do they know it's Christmas?
Yeah.
Anya, from the 2000s.
Well, I've gone. I wrote X Factor contestant, but I would maybe like Joe McElderry.
OK, Joe McElderry.
Okay.
So, Band-Aid, do they know it's Christmas? Is that correct? Joe McElderry, The Climb, is that correct? Beaten by Rage Against the Machine. Do you remember they had that campaign?
The 1 year
Get
that
Killing in the
X-Factor
Name
didn't get it,
to be,
yeah.
No.
Let's take a look at the 1980s. Always on My Mind, Pet Shop Boys, Don't You Want Me, Human League, Merry Christmas Everyone, That's Shaky, Mistletoe and Wine, Cliff Richard, Only You, That Flying Pickets, Reek Petite, Jackie Wilson, Save Your Love, Rene and Renato, There's No One Quite Like Grandma, St Winifred's School Choir. Would have taken any of those. And 2000s, A Moment Like This, that's Leona Lewis, Can We Fix It, Bob the Builder, Do They Know It's Christmas, that was the Band-Aid 2000, Hallelujah, Alexandra Burke, Killing in the Name, which was Rage Against the Machine, Mad World, which is Gary Jules and Michael Andrews, Something Stupid, which is Robbie and Nicole. Sounds of the Underground, Girls Aloud, That's My Girl, Shane Ward. And When You Believe, Leon Jackson. Well done if you said that. Should we do another one?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Redemption.
So 80s and 2000s Wimbledon singles champions, please, men's or women's. I think the 2000s is quite hard in a way. But that's only because I'm so old, I guess.
Yeah.
Because 80s to me is like, that's when I was like 10 years old to 20 years old, so I remember every single thing that happened
Slightly
in the
more
1980s.
impressionable.
You ask me anything from the 1980s, I'll get it.
You want it, yeah.
But yeah, 2000s, it's like, when was that?
Where was like Agassi? That was early 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't quite make the
I
80s,
think so,
did he?
yeah. OK, everyone is in. What do you think at home on this one? You got one from the 80s and the 2000s. Joe, from the 1980s?
Right, this could be wrong on so many levels.
OK.
But I've gone with Billy Joe.
Billie Jean King?
Billie Jean King. You know what I meant, didn't you?
Yeah,
Billie
yeah.
Jean King.
I mean, I think it's wrong anyway, but Anya?
I've gone for Venus Williams.
Venus Williams.
That's a good
Billy
one.
Joe, is Billy Joe correct? It is not. Venus Williams, was that correct? That was correct. Let's see who you could have said. 80s?
Boris Becker.
Borg,
Idiot.
Becker, Everett, Yvonne Goolagong, or even
Federer,
Corley,
Nadal.
Jimmy Connors, McEnroe, Martina
Martina, I
Navratilova.
was in the jungle with her.
You could have also had Pat Cash, Edberg and Steffi Graf, and the 2000s, Maresmo, Ivanisevic, Leighton Hewitt, Sharapova, Sampras, Rafa Nadal, Roger Federer, and both the Williams sisters. Final question in this round. Films directed by Steven Spielberg from the
I could've
1980s and from the
smashed it.
2000s.
He's straight in.
Joe, a Spielberg film from the 80s.
The best film of the 80s.
Yeah.
The Goonies.
Goonies.
Great
Love the
film.
Goonies, a brilliant film. Anya from the 2000s.
It's not, I don't think it's, I went Titanic.
Titanic, says Anya. Goonies, is that correct? It is not. He was the co-writer of the Goonies with Chris Columbus.
Co-writer?
But he didn't direct it, I'm afraid. It was
Didn't direct the Goonies.
Richard Donner directed the Goonies. Titanic, the good news, Joe, is also incorrect. It's James Cameron.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Shall we take a look at some correct answers? Always Empire of the Sun, E.T. We could have had Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade and the Temple of Doom and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, Colour Purple and Twilight Zone. Could have had AI, Catch Me If You Can. There's another Indiana Jones movie there. Munich, Terminal, War of the Worlds. 2000 is quite a tough one.
Yeah.
Very well done if you've got any of those at
So
home.
gutted.
So let's take a look at our leaderboard. Joe and Anya, once again, on the same amount of points as they were after the first round.
Ooh.
Look at that, though. Harry and Jasmine pick up 1 point each, so it's 2-2-2-2.
Come on.
It's nice, isn't it? How about that? 3 rounds to go. Anya was our champion yesterday. Who is going to win today? Our next round is... Synonyms. So fingers on buzzers, please. I'm going to read you out the lyrics to some famous songs.
Okay.
However, we've changed all the words, so they will mean the same, but the words will be different.
Okay.
So buzz in when you know what the song is, please.
Oh.
So which song are these lyrics from? Unable to decipher, unable to decipher. The gentleman is unable to decipher my impassive expression. Yes, that's Anya.
Poker Face, Lady Gaga.
Ah, is it Poker Face? Can't read my. Absolutely right. It's Poker Face by Lady Gaga.
That was really good. Well done.
Next one. I have harlequins on one side, jesters on the other. There I stand, trapped betwixt them alongside yourself. Yes, Joe.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Yeah, it is. Well
Mouse to
done.
the left of me, Joe to the right. Stuck in the middle of you. Steeder's wheel. Very well played, Joe. Next one. Continue oozing, continue oozing affection. I continue oozing, I continue oozing affection.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
I know, I'm oozing. That sounds disgusting.
Yes, Anya.
Bleeding Love.
Bleeding Love. Very nice.
What's oozing?
Leona Lewis.
I should be good at this.
I was going to say, Jasmine, no pressure,
Yeah.
but as the only DJ here.
This is literally what happens when I watch this on TV. I'm like everybody in the house knows what it is, and I'm like, well, how can I not get this?
Here's your next one. You see, you inspire me to yell. Observe my palms leaping, yell. Observe my cardiac organs beating, yell. Thrust one's cranium hindward, yell. Yes, Jasmine.
Shout.
Is that right?
You know you make me wanna shout. Look, my hands jumping. Look,
Absolutely Lulu with Shout. Next one. Such is the manner, indeed, indeed. It pleases me, indeed, indeed. What's that? What's that, Harry?
It pleases me, indeed, indeed.
Harry, you're not enjoying this round.
No. These two songs aren't on my playlist.
This guy needs a Pujol stick or he's not happy.
Yeah.
It's not a
Anya.
banger for
Is
you.
it That's the Way, I Like It?
Wow.
Very nice.
Wow. That is just give her the crown now.
My skill.
Casey and the Sunshine Band. Very nicely done. Final question in this round. Loose-fitting long pants, loose-fitting long pants, loose-fitting long pants.
Oh, I know it. I know it. Please
know.
let me
No,
have
it's
it.
too late.
You don't know
Go
it.
on then. No, yeah. We like short shorts. I don't know.
I'll get it.
I don't think it's really like short
I
shorts.
don't know.
It is. It's baggy trousers madness.
Oh, is it baggy trousers?
Yeah.
It's a shame. I mean, I thought you'd got so many because you're a DJ.
Yeah.
None of these questions right.
I need coffee, okay? It's Tuesday.
Baggy trousers by Madness. That's the end of the round. The leaderboard looks a little bit like this. Harry has 2, Jasmine 3, Joe 4, Anya 5.
done.
Lovely pattern. Well done, everybody.
Well
2, 3,
done.
4, 5. 2 rounds to go. Is Anya going to win 2 in a row, I wonder? Our next round is... Flamingo Pot Plant Middlemarch. Now, in this game, you not only give the answer to the question you've been asked, you have to give the answer to all of the questions that have been asked before as well. So fingers on buzzers. The first one is
Use your
easy.
listening ears.
Which famous cabaret venue in Paris has a name that means Red Mill? Yes, Joe.
Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge is correct. So next time say Moulin Rouge and whatever the next answer is. Next one. Which day of the week comes last alphabetically? Yes, that's Jasmine.
Moulin Rouge, Wednesday.
Moulin Rouge Wednesday? Correct. Next one. Which 1950 novel by C.S. Lewis was the first to be published in the Chronicles of Narnia series? Yes, that's Anya.
Moulin Rouge, Wednesday, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe.
Correct. Next one. What type of large flightless bird appears on the Australian coat of arms? Yes, that's Joe.
A emu.
Sorry, that's not how we play the round. Harry.
Moulin Rouge. Wednesday. Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe. And then, what type of large flightless bird? Emu.
It's correct. Well done, Harry.
Sorry, that took me a little while. That took me a little while.
Next one. St. Patrick's Day is celebrated during which month? Yes, Jasmine.
Moulin Rouge,
Yeah.
Wednesday, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, and then March.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Harry.
Oh my God, that
Moulin
just
Rouge,
happened.
Wednesday. Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe, Emu. I feel like I'm going to say March, but I think it's February.
Is that right? Is correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely, well done.
How did I mess that up?
Next one. A jersey of which colour is worn by the leader of the general classification in the Tour de France? Yes, that's Joe.
So it's Moulin Rouge, Wednesday, Lion, Witch in the Wardrobe, Emu, what did you say, when did you say, March, and yellow.
Correct, Joe, well done. Final question in this round. What was the UK's busiest airport in 2023? Yes, that is Harry. Professional sportsman, everybody.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I think I've heard. Moulin Rouge, Wednesday, Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe, Emu, March, Yellow, Heathrow.
Is the correct answer, Harry.
Well done.
How about that?
Great.
That's the end of the round. Let's take a look at the leaderboards.
Uh-oh.
The leaderboard looks like this. 1 round to go. It's pretty close, isn't it? 2 points between the lot of you with 1 round to go. Shall we play our final round?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It is... Answer smash. Fingers on buzzers. Point for a correct answer. Point off for an incorrect answer. Your first category is film characters. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues above. In which 1993 film does a boy named Jesse befriend a captive killer whale? That is Harry.
Free Willy Wonka.
Free Willy Wonka.
Great one.
Nice. Next clue, next picture. The name of which Italian dessert, consisting of sponge soaked in coffee, can be translated as pick-me-up? That is Harry.
Tiramisu Superman.
Whoa, Tiramisu Superman. Next one. Which indie rock duo topped the UK album chart in 2022 with their self-titled debut album featuring the song Chaise Longue? That is Anya.
Wet Legolas.
Wet Legolas. Wet leg and Legolas. Very nicely done. We've got a battle going on here. Next category. Occupations. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues above. What word is used to refer to the horizontal beam at the top of a football goalpost frame? That is Harry.
Crossbarber.
Crossbarber? It is a crossbarber. You don't want a crossbarber, do you? Yeah.
I had one the other day, that's why I've got short.
Crossbar. And next one. Which unit of time is 1/60th of a minute? Yes, that is Harry.
Well, is a second orchestra?
Incorrect, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
You lose a point.
Yeah.
Anybody? Anya.
Seconductor.
Seconductor, we were looking for. Second and conductor, seconductor. Next clue, next picture. What is the name of the protagonist in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, played by Martin Freeman in the 2005 film?
No, I don't know.
Nobody fancies it. Arthur Dentist, we were looking for. Arthur Dent
Dentist.
and Dentist. Any more for any more?
She stole it at the last second.
You gave a point away. There was a 2-point swing right at the end there.
Conductor.
Anya was our champion yesterday. Who is our champion on Tuesday's House of Games? Anya Magliano once again.
I did not think I got that. I thought you got that.
Just did it. Unlucky Harry.
I was thinking of the orchestra as opposed to the person itself, so yeah, kudos to you.
Listen, it happens.
Yeah,
lost
that was a good one.
You've lost to Usain Bolt, now you've lost to Anya twice.
Hey, she's the world record holder right now.
Exactly. Anya, you've won yourself another prize.
Well done.
What
Which
a
of these would you
thrill.
like? What are you going to go for?
I'm going to go for the playing cards.
You're going to go for the playing cards. Anya wins the House of Games playing cards. Our weekly leaderboard looks like this. Good news for Anya. Joe and Jasmine at 3 points each. Harry with 6, Anya with 8. 3 days to go. We've got double points Friday as well. 8 points for a win on Friday, so loads of points still to be scored. Okay. Thank you once again. Genuinely loved seeing Harry go into absolute full beast mode at the end there. Look forward to seeing you all here tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you as well on the House of Games.
They're looking pretty good.
Unfortunately, there's only 51. I think there's no 7 of hearts. But listen, that's OK.
You can all have one card.
Aww.